They've launched 4 this time, the S20 Ultra and the Z Flip. Well, I'm going to be getting my hands on them in just a little bit. And as promised, I've got my hands on the Galaxy Z Flip. And in today's video, let's unbox Samsung's new foldable display toting flip phone and also give one away. And this time for the giveaway entry, we are changing things up a little bit. I'll have more information about that by the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Hey guys, Ash here from C4eTech. If you do end up liking what you see in this video, subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon, and let's kick things off with this unboxing. So this is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip's box. We have that big Z up front, more Samsung Galaxy Z Flip branding to the side. Let's slide this out and remove the lid. Since this is an imported phone, it's already unsealed. Here we have a SIM ejector tool, the regular information booklets. Given foldables usually don't sell a lot, at least not enough to warrant a lot of attention from third-party manufacturers, it's good to see Samsung include a case in the box. This comes with instructions on how to put it on. It's got stickers to peel, and it seems like we can stick it onto the Z Flip. I'm not gonna do that now. We have a special Z Flip welcome card. Pause if you want to read through it. 3, 2, 1, moving on. The Z Flip comes with a bunch of carrier instructions. That's because foldables are still pretty much in their infancy, at least as of today. Now this is a card for the Galaxy Z Premier service. With the Z Flip, we get access to the Z Concierge and so on. This is the mirror purple variant. There are 4 color variants in total. This, a mirror black, gold, and a special Thomas Brown edition. And hey, here's my first flip. That was pretty cool. I think I'm going to be doing that quite a bit for the next few days. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have a USB Type-A to Type-C cable. We usually get Type-C to Type-C these days from Samsung, but that is because Samsung's moved to 25 watt fast charging. Here we still have the regular adaptive fast charging, that's 15 watts. Not bad, especially considering the Z Flip can also charge wirelessly. We then have a USB Type-C to Type-A converter. This is for transferring data from your old phone to the Z Flip. And finally, there are a pair of AKG earphones with different sized replaceable ear tips. Now if you notice, these are Type-C earphones since the Z Flip does not have a headphone jack. So we're gonna have to rely on Type-C earphones like these or go for Bluetooth headphones like these. Now these are Blopunk BTW Pro, and Blopunk happen to be our sponsors for this video. The new Blopunk BTW Pro are a pair of lightweight, truly wireless earbuds that deliver good sound quality and offer up to 36 hours of playback time. They are IPX7 certified, so you can take them to the gym, you can wear them out in the rain, sport intuitive touch controls, and support digital assistants on not just Android but also iOS, given the connectivity is pretty seamless and the call quality is excellent thanks to those dual microphones. To know more about the BTW Pro and other Blopunk products, check out the link in the description below. Coming back to the Z Flip, while it doesn't have a headphone jack, what it does have is a proper nano SIM slot. And there's also an eSIM option, so dual SIM like with the iPhones. No micro SD or IP rating though. Given the flexible nature of the display, that is kinda understandable. And that flexible nature of the display, that's the highlight of the Z Flip. This is a 6.7-inch AMOLED panel. It's a narrow panel since the aspect ratio is 21:9. The resolution is a very respectable Full HD+. So this screen's supposed to be glass instead of plastic, and Jerry Rig Everything's testing has showed that that's true. But above that glass, there is a layer, the one that we interact with, that's still plastic, similar to what we've seen with the Galaxy Fold. So the scratch resistance or the feel that you get when you touch the display, that's not gonna be a lot different, but the display, it is quite a lot more rigid and it isn't prone to creaking like with, say, the Razr. Since the display is the focus of the Z Flip, Samsung have added a few software tweaks here to their custom skin. As expected, this is One UI 2.0 based on Android 10. Now the hinge mechanism here allows for the phone to be left open at any angle, kinda like a laptop. So with some apps like the camera or Google View, Samsung's got a flex mode. Here the elements of the interface are moved around to divide everything between 2 screens. It works with 3 apps as of now, and the third one is the Gallery app. But even without the flex mode, even with an app like, say, WhatsApp that does not support the flex mode, making a WhatsApp video call with a phone on your desk, now that should be quite convenient. Now, it's not all pros with the screen though. For foldables, there are three major cons as of today, and all three are applicable here with the Z Flex as well. And the first one is the plastic layer covering it. We just saw that already. Number two, the fact that we cannot have two layers of plastic hit each other while closing, because plastic is prone to scratches, right? So there are substantially elevated bezels here. Now for a long time, we've equated smooth flowing edges with premium phones, and that is not something we're going to be seeing here with the Z Flip. Now the final con, this is the most obvious one, the crease right down the middle. It's pretty prominent. There's no way you're gonna miss it, and given it's right at the center, you're gonna have to swipe over it multiple times a day. Will you get used to it? Is it gonna be super annoying? I'm gonna have more to say in my full review after I've personally experienced this phone by spending time with it as my primary phone for a while. Now while these are definitely cons, you're not gonna help but feel you're holding the future in your hands when you're using a phone like the Z Flip. Foldables are the next best thing. A few years from now, where do we go? Anyway, the Z Flip also happens to have an external display. This is a tiny 1.1 inch AMOLED panel with a 300 by 112 pixel resolution. It's hidden under the glass panel on the back, so it's pretty stealthy. It is still touch sensitive, so we can tap to see the time, swipe to see the notifications, but to actually do anything, we're gonna have to open the phone, except for taking a selfie. The Z Flip has a 10 megapixel selfie camera built into this punch hole, and it does take good looking selfies, but to kick things up a notch, we can use the rear cameras for selfies. Swap to it and frame the shot with that small 1.1 inch display. Of course, you can't really see the entire shot because of the aspect ratio, but you can at least ensure that you are at the center of the frame. Now, we get two cameras to the back, a primary 12 megapixel sensor with a f1.8 lens, so last year's sensor with what seems like this year's lens. The performance does seem impressive as expected of a Samsung flagship. The dynamic range is kick-ass. The blues, the sky, they're just so beautiful. There's even a dedicated low light mode, and that works with the wide angle sensor as well, and we'll see more of this in the full review. Talking about the wide angle, the secondary camera is another 12 megapixel module with a f2.2 ultra wide lens. This also performs pretty much like a flagship level camera, as you can see. Being able to use it for selfies is definitely an interesting option. Now when shooting with the rear camera, we can tap this little icon to enable the external display. It's helpful if you're asking someone to shoot a picture of you, you can still see how it's being framed. As far as videos go, we can shoot it up to 4K at 60 FPS, no 8K though. That is a chip limitation. Now that doesn't mean the chip inside it's compromised, it's still the Snapdragon 855 Plus. While not the 865, it remains one of the most powerful chipsets around at the moment. We get 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of UFS 3.0 storage here on the Z Flip. The battery capacity, it isn't anything to write home about. The only point worth noting is that it's a higher capacity battery when compared to something like the Moto Razr. So what is Samsung's pricing here for the Z Flip? In the United States, it's priced at $1,380 US. That converts to a shade under the 99,000 rupee mark. In UAE, it's priced at 5499 dirhams. That converts to a smidge over the 1.77 lakh rupee mark. Now, while we don't have official confirmation of pricing in India, we expect the Z Flip to be priced at around 1 lakh based on the global Samsung pricing. Is the form factor that important to you? Are you willing to spend so much that you can have your phone, for you to be able to have your phone and carry it around easily in your pockets? Now, for all of Samsung's stocks of this being glass, and it is, we can still see that the Z Flip is quite a first-gen device in some ways. So should you really invest your time and money into this product? Well, I'll be answering all these questions and more in my full review. Till then, you guys let me know what you feel about the Z Flip. And now it is time for the giveaway, and like I said earlier, there are going to be a few changes here. Like always, entering this giveaway is going to be pretty simple. This is a giveaway for C4 Tech subscribers, so you are going to be a C4 Tech subscriber to enter. That's only fair, right? Now, to avoid bot entries and to ensure real people have a higher chance of winning, I'm adding something a little extra. There are going to be a couple of questions from this video, and if you actually watch the video, you should be able to answer them with no issues. And the rest is pretty much business as usual. We have other optional entries, followers on socials and so on if you want to improve your chances. And since this is the Z Flip after all, this is an international giveaway. No matter where you're from, you can still enter. So this giveaway runs from today to the 30th of March, and on the 31st a winner will be chosen at random and they will get a Galaxy Z Flip. So good luck guys. I guess that is pretty much it for now. Do let me know what other videos on the Galaxy Z Flip would you want to watch. Leave a comment down below, and whatever it is, I will try to make that happen. Now with that, we get to the end of this video. Thumbs up, thumbs down based on whatever you felt about it. Subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon if you haven't yet. And thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.